A tragic story out of Norwich. A woman and child are dead after an overnight house fire. Firefighters were called to this scene on Otis Street about 1 o'clock this morning. Luke Hydash is your reporter in Eastern Connecticut, joining us with what we know.
Firefighters believe this started on the second floor and quickly spread up. This was a three-family home, and investigators right now are trying to figure out the cause.
Well, we woke up to banging, screaming and yelling, and we didn't know what was going on. And then it was the third-floor neighbor trying to wake the other people in the house up.
Carol Malott lives next door to the house, devastated to hear she's lost two neighbors, one of them a child.
Well, that was the big fear all night, you know, that there was nobody hurt, you know. We didn't want that to be the case. I just can't wrap my head around it.
The fire began just before 1 o'clock, a 3-alarm. Lots of manpower called in, a total of 8 different departments. Firefighters spent lots of time fighting these flames on a ladder truck before making their way inside.
With old buildings like this, once the fire gets deeply seated inside of the building, it travels rapidly. It gets very difficult to open up the building, extinguish it.
The fire department seemed to have done a great job knocking it down, but then they cut a vent hole in the roof where obviously there was still a lot of fire, and that's when everything just spread so quick and took the whole third floor off.
Fire officials say about a half-dozen people lived here in all between the 3 units. The fire marshal and state investigators are working on finding the cause as the community and neighborhood mourns.
It's with deep sadness. It's probably one of the hardest things that we have to do. So, it's certainly not the outcome that we expect.
Peer support and crisis intervention teams have been made available to the firefighters involved in this. Your reporter in Norwich, Luke Hydash, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.